Hi there. For this assignment, you are going to get an opportunity to demonstrate your assessment skills by creating 3 short videos that respond to a client role play. You'll see that the client is struggling. She is overwhelmed, she is exhausted, and she's telling you things that might perk up your ears to tell you that it's time to do some assessment for severity, frequency, and duration of some symptoms, as well as asking the big question, do you want to kill yourself? Right? That's a really intimidating question to say, but we are going to do it together here so that when you get out into the world, you feel comfortable, because that's the thing about counseling. People come to us to discuss really difficult things, and we need to feel strong enough and capable enough to hold space for them to tell us those very difficult things so that we can work on them. So what you'll do is you're going to review each video separately and then create responses for each video separately. So you'll play one video, you'll sort of formulate a response, and then you'll record yourself in a video 2 minutes or less, really honestly, under a minute. If you can keep it under a minute, that's going to be golden. 2 minutes is kind of long. You're going to formulate your response and then say it into the camera as if you were talking to the client directly. Please, 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 please do not read your response. In the real world, you're not going to be reading your responses. So I really encourage you to be brave and to try to do it, ad-lib it in a way that's natural as it can be at this point, right? It's gonna feel uncomfortable. That's okay, just don't read it. So you'll formulate your response and you'll record your response. And then you'll watch the next video, formulate it, record it. Watch the next video, formulate it, and record it. So let me walk you through the skills that we are looking for in each video. Check out the rubric for more details. In the first video, we want to see, can you empathize and summarize the big stuff using feeling words, using empathy, using genuineness? So what you're going to do is you're going to summarize very succinctly what your client has just told you. In particular, you're going to be highlighting reflections of feeling. That's the thing we want to bring out into the room. So that's the first video. In the second video, your client's going to tell you something that's a little uncomfortable, a little dangerous, and you need to get more information. So in this video, when you record your response, you are going to be reflecting 3 things to get more information. So you're going to be assessing for frequency of the behavior, duration, right? How long has it been going on? And then severity. So those are the 3 things that we'll be looking for in the second video. And I want you to make sure to slow down and give yourself sort of pauses in between each assessment as if your client was going to answer. So for example, you might say, tell me when the first time this was. Tell me the first time that this happened, right? That's going to be assessing for duration. And then pause. And then ask your next question. So here's what it might sound like. I wonder how often you do that. Tell me the first time that this happened. I'd love to know a little bit more about the details. How bad is this? How severe is this in your life? Okay, so that's the second video. The third video, you're going to ask the big question and you are going to be direct. I'm a big fan of creating statements from questions. It's that left to right brain integration. So you don't necessarily have to ask a question, but you will be asking the client outright if they feel or think or have a plan to complete suicide. And you want to do that maybe with a little bit of a summary beforehand. So you might say something like, "You sound like you are at your wit's end. Do you ever think of killing yourself?" Or something like this. "Wow, you just want it to all go away. I wonder if you've given thought to killing yourself." Can kind of be intimidating, but those are some examples. So again, you're going to be responding to 3 videos demonstrating those sets of skills very specifically. Please check out the rubric to make sure that you're incorporating the skills that we're looking for so that it can be very easy for your professor to evaluate you. If you need instructions for how to create videos, make sure to check out the links in the course. Good luck.